What is up, y'all? We're back. Amy and Omar here with feeding you some tasty shit. And this evening we are gonna make some East Indian. Well, my version of East Indian anyhow. I call it some meat shit. Now for some meat shit, what we're gonna need is a little bit of hamburger, ginger, an onion, some garlic, potatoes, carrots. Now for spices, we're going to need some coriander powder. We're going to need some cumin. Then we're going to need some chili powder. Then we're going to need some turmeric. Then we're going to need some garam masala. Then we're going to need some curry powder. And then, least but not last, we're going to need a little bit of cloves and a dash of cinnamon. So let me get all this prepared and I will be back. So it's been a few seconds and here I am. The first thing I need to do is I need to cook my hamburger. Y'all know, if you watched any of my previous videos, that I always fry my hamburger, get all the grease out of there, and then once all that's out, then I begin to add my spices and such. So while this is cooking, I'm going to cut up my garlic, ginger, and onion. So I'll be back. So here's my hamburger that's been cooking a little bit smoky in there, but anyways, that's what it looks like. I just want to cook it enough just to render the fat out of there so that I can drain it. Okay, so I've got my ginger cut, I've got my carrots cut, and I have my onions cut. Here what I've done is I've pre-mixed all my spices. Remember the 7 spices that I had lined up? So what I've done is I've taken a teaspoon of each spice, except for curry I put in 3 teaspoons, and 2 teaspoons of turmeric, and 3 teaspoons of coriander powder, and also I've added 3 cloves in there. Now I know a lot of people have a hard time peeling garlic, so I have a very simple and an easy way to do it. So what you do is you just hold it back here, like this. Come forward, baby. So you hold it back here, and then you hold it right here, and you apply some pressure. See how that just popped open? Right, that's just popped open, and then you just grab right here on the edge, pull that down, grab the bottom, peel, and do the same thing. And here we have some easily peeled garlic. So we'll do it again. Go like that. Apply a bit of pressure. Oh, I guess it wants to pop back here. This one didn't want to do it because it was already kind of peeling off. I'll show you guys on this one right here. So go like that. Apply a bit of pressure. Pops open. Grab it like that. Go back from the top, and right here. Do it one more time. See how it just popped open like a pea in a pod?
I always crush mine, so that's cool.
Yeah, you can do it that way as well. But I find this way is just a bit easier. So this one's already obviously half peeled, so there's no need to do that. So that's it. I'll chop this garlic up. Oh, got one more piece right here, so one more time. Out. Slit open like that, and there we go. So I'll chop all these up, and we'll get back into you guys here in a few seconds. Alright, so I've got my garlic, my ginger, my carrots, my onions. Here's my hamburger just cooking away. What I did is I tossed a little bit of olive oil into this. So we'll allow that to cook for a few minutes before I toss my spices in. So I'll catch up with you guys in a second. So it's just frying away over here. That's Amy making a rattle in the background, sweeping the floor. Drop the broom there. So there's my potatoes that I've cut up that I'm going to toss in here pretty quick. And now I will add my spice. You guys thought I was going to add all of that, didn't you? So I'm just going to add just a couple of spoons worth. We don't want it super powerful, right? Oh, it smells nice.
Smell that. You guys smell that?
I'm going to toss a little bit of more olive oil in there.
Just a splash.
Just a small splash. Notice how the sizzling came to an end after I added the spices. So I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes to that. Like that, and I'll just leave it like that for a few minutes. I'll just give it a cover. We're going to be serving this with rice. You could serve it with some chapatis, or you could serve it with some naans. Just easier to go with rice this evening. So I'll catch up with you guys here in a couple of minutes. We've got our thing in there for a couple of minutes. You can smell the spices roasted. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add like about a jar worth of water in there. That's about 2.5 cups in one of those jars.
That's nice.
So I've going to wash my pot because all that hamburger and all that spice that was burning on the bottom is, I'm going to wash that off now because it's nicely roasted. I'm just going to let this sit here, cook for about 10-15 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys and probably do another round with it and add a little bit more water. Cook it for a couple of minutes and it's ready to serve. This meat shit's good to go in about an hour prep time to eating. So I'll catch up with you guys here in a couple of minutes. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes. I'm here to have a look at our meat shit. Looks like it's drying out a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and add another jar of water. So there I go. This is supposed to be a soupy, liquidy dish because we're going to be pouring it over our rice. Potatoes still look like they could use some cooking. It's starting to become transparent on the sides and the tops. So we'll just leave that be for about another 10 minutes. Our rice looks like it's cooked, so we'll go ahead and shut that off. And then our meat shit here. Let it come to a boil, and we'll check back with you guys here in about 10 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes or so since the last time. And there's the meat shit. I've turned the stove off, and it should have a nice juicy consistency like that. So there's our meat shit, and there's our rice. So that's our meat shit, and we got with you guys here in a couple of minutes when we plate it so that you can see. So be right back. Alright, so here's our meat shit. It's taken about an hour, 10 minutes or so to prep. So we will serve this today on some rice. Get a little bit of rice happening like that. Hit it up with some of our meat shit. There we have it, some meat shit. Now best is served with a spoon rather than a fork. So there's our meat shit. I will put the recipe down in the description of this video. If you like our video, please give it a like. Hit that bell to get notifications from us every time we put up a video. And check us out on Sundays. We have live tutorials happening at about 2 o'clock every Sunday. So check us out, and if you want to see us cook something, one of your favorite recipes, doesn't matter whether it's an appetizer, a dessert, an entree, toss it down into the comments, and we will check that out and shoot you a message if we decide to create it. Much love, and see y'all next time. So this is another video coming at you from Feeding Ya Tasty Shit with Cooking with Amy and Omar. Bye.